let's break down your game. Okay, first play here. The notes I have are we got to watch our angle. We got to get our back leg down. Our eyes are good, our stick is good, and our rotation is good. So, guy breaking in here. If you look at the angle that we're on here, you're square just about to right here. So you can see how if you're square to this angle, then you are probably too far to your blocker side on this angle. So again, that's what we're working on, where we're just getting a little too far outside when we're shuffling away from the middle. You got to make sure you do take a step back over here, but we're just off our angle right here. Yeah, you see, you took another step back, which is good. Now, this is a good save. We gotta work on getting our back leg in right away. You leave it out sometimes, and that slows you down. Get that back leg down and in right away. Right? That's better there. But again, even quicker. That back leg in. Great eyes, great stick, great rotation to the corner. Perfect. Okay, 30, 49. I have good save here, good depth, good hands. Gotta find the puck right away. Okay, mini breakaway. Look at our hands way out in front of us. Great hands. Depth is pretty good. Could be maybe just a little better, just a hair out. But I like where you're leaning. You're over top of your knees. Your hands are way out. Good stance. Ready for the shot. Right? Good eyes tracking it. Right? Stay tight here. And then we just got to find this puck right away. This is a good save. You are sitting back a little bit. This is a good save. Got to find the puck right away. Right? It's behind you over here, right? We should be looking down. Got to find it off our body. Got to track that puck as well as we can. Right? Then you find it. Okay, 3108, which we're almost at. Okay, so my note here is we are down for way too long, and then we end up falling behind the play here. Okay, we're down here, 3107. We are down. We have possession of the puck. We're still down. We're still down. And look, if you had got to your feet when this puck was here and in our possession, you would have had a chance to see cut out and be right at the top of your crease for this shot. But because we stayed down for too long, now you're in a butterfly back on your goal line, right? Got to get up to our feet, which is going to allow us to get out. I mean, you try to take ice, which is good, but again, if you're on our, we should just be on our feet here. We shouldn't be down. Good job getting to your feet when you have a second. And again, look how deep we are here, right? A little bit further out. It's probably good. We're a little, yeah, we're just a little behind that play from the start. So again, we got to get to our feet. Don't sit in that RBH. Get to your feet. Okay, 33-16. I have here head check. Gotta gain ice on that pass. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Watch our head. You do not check the front of the net one time in this whole play. We got to recognize when we have a second, and we got to take a look out and see who's out here. Right there. No one has the puck. You have time. Take a look. Just a quick look. Take another, like right before he gets that puck, take a quick look. You want to know where he might be passing, right? Then he gets here. Look how deep we are. Oh, if that was a pass to their player, We got it. We got to get out. We got to gain ice on that pass. Okay, 33-51. I have good push. Got to come across bigger. Okay, this is a good RVH here. Nice and sealed. Big. Player has possession here. This puck goes across the net. We got to get a good push over. We got to stay big. Got to stay big. Look, you just sink. You just sink. It's a good save. Good push. And then right there, see how your body sinks? You just start sinking. You sitting back, right? We got to be nice and tall coming across here. Yeah, we don't want to sit back like that. Good save though. Okay, 35-13. I have better shuffling, good hands, a little ahead. Right here, good shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Way to stay with him. Little bit ahead. See, you can see that. Just a tad ahead. So again, that's the same thing we're working on. When you move from the middle of the crease to the outside, you're just a step ahead. Just got to stay with him. But good shuffling here. Good hands too. Look where your hands are. Yep. Good skating. All right, 42-16. 42-16. I've got a good poke here. Yeah. I mean, good in that that's what we want to do. We want to poke that puck, but we really got to make sure we get a hold of it with our poke, coming across there. So good. That's the right move. We just got to make sure we land the poke check well. 42-31. Uh, I'd rather you on your feet here. Need to head check. Good tracking, good save. Rather you on your feet. Rather you on your feet. Need a head check again. Need a head check. Gotta see out front who's there. Okay, good save. The reason we are so deep is because we were not on our feet. Like we should have been on our feet already, right? This pass is coming way out here. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. Look how deep you are. Right on the goal line. Again, great head, great stick, great eyes, good save. But just got to be on our feet so we can get out. 44-29. Okay, I've got your hands are really low here. Maybe a little hunched. Good save. Yeah, look how low your hands are. It's you almost yeah. I can't tell if maybe you're just like hunched over a little bit, but your hands look really low, especially your blocker. They can't be that low. They just need to be out. That's a little better. They get better, but they were really low at the beginning of that. Yeah, way to stay big. That's a good save. 45-03. Got to get to our feet, and we're too deep. Yeah, we should be on our feet. Again, this is last year's habits. Don't sit in your RVH. Get to your feet. Unless the puck's down here. I'm fine with you in RVH down here. We got to get really good at getting out of RVH if we're going to do that. But when the puck's at the point, we got to be on our feet. I mean, you recognize it, and then you get to your feet. Yeah, so same thing there. 45-31. All right, so this is going to be a rush play into the zone, right? So again, on rush plays into the zone, I still want you having good depth. Still want you out far on this. Too deep. Too deep there. We're too deep. You got to be out top of your crease here. There's no other threats here. The only threat on this play is a shot, which means we absolutely have to save it. So we got to be out. Got to be out. 46.58. Okay, so 46.58. Okay, another rush. So let's take a look at depth. Let's look at our rebound control, our eyes, and how much ice we gain. Okay, so 2-on-2. This player should be stepping since we have another D. So we should be playing that better. Better depth, definitely. Look at that's much better. That's what we should be doing every time. Good hands, good stance, great eyes. Look at that tracking. It's exactly what we want. I would love a stick on this puck if we can. Would love a stick because that is a juicy rebound. But good head, good tracking. And then that puck comes out. We got to get out. We got to get out. We got to gain ice right away. Look, too deep. Now we're too deep and we're down. You get to your feet, which is good, right? But like, I'd love you out just a little bit further here too. Good skating though. 51-29. Okay, better on our depth, especially with the backdoor pass here, right? So we got to know this backdoor pass is here. So this is great. This is perfect depth. Okay, another good save. Again, if we can get that with our stick, even better. Good first save, good second save. Good stuff. Okay. So we really need to work on our butterfly pushes. We're down a lot. We're a big goalie. We need to start working on uh, our reactive butterfly versus our tight butterfly, and we'll talk a little bit about that in practice. And we need to keep our hands higher, especially your blocker. Your hands are falling really low. Again, keep them out. That's been better. Keep them higher than they are, especially your blocker. Your stick tends to kind of like sag a little bit, and your blocker hand drops a lot. Okay, really quickly, let's take a look at a goalie who I think you should try to emulate your play. Like he's a big guy, plays for Boston University, um, Yegorov. Or sorry, Igorov, Mikhail Igorov. So again, big guy, right? So let's take a look at him real quick. All right, so again, he is six, like seven, maybe 6'5", 6'7". He's huge. Um, look how far he's playing out, but look at his hands, right? Look how far out he keeps his hands. Okay, drops into RVH again. I'm comfortable with you doing that when we're kind of below the dot and inside this area. Look at that head, eyes tracking, rebound to the corner. But watch his feet, right to his feet. He's not butterfly sliding out here. He's right to his feet and he's out, right? So again, this is what we're trying to do. Okay, look at that shot. Top of the circle, look at that shot. Heels are outside of the paint. So again, this is a goalie who is much bigger than you. Look how far out of his crease he is making the save. So again, on these rush plays, you need to be playing like this. So we got to keep this depth on the rush plays. Good eyes, good tracking, good patience. Watch his feet too. He has quick shuffles to stay square to the play. Down low. Watch, watch it. Actually, hold on. I want to see if he head checks right before this. Okay, right here. Head check. Right. When he notices that this puck is in a pass and no one has control of it, therefore there is no threat, he very quickly takes a look and finds this guy, and is probably also looking for this guy. That's so he knows where he's going to need to push for a shot. Now, head check right there. Boom, identified. He's like, that's where I'm going to have to go if there's a pass out. Head back, watching the play, but now he knows where he's going. Out, I mean, perfectly square. He knew exactly where he was going to be pushing to, right? Still a bit deep, but he's a big guy, so he takes up a lot of net. Again, this is the head check. This is why we're on our feet. That makes a pass. We make a head check, figure out who's out here, read the play, make an easy save. Okay, same thing, right? Top of his crease. Top of his crease, hands way out. He looks huge. RVH, yep. Another RVH save, right? Again, I'm okay with that. See how much net he's taken up here? And then he's back out, right? Right on the screen, right on the screen. Look at that push, right? Huge push. You've got to, you got, he's very tall. You have massive legs. Kind of make those big pushes across. Same thing there, right? Look how far out he is when he makes that save. Top of the circle, above the top of the circle. Only threat is a shot. Top of his crease, right? Eyes save. Again, he probably wants that to the corner, but this works because it's right to his player. Look, hands, look how far out his hands are when the puck is behind the net. That's because he's going to lead with his glove every time he pushes. Again, just reads that play super quick, right? Blocker is the first thing there. Comes across nice and big. See, look at him gain ice, right? That puck gets turned over right here, right away, he gains ice. Reads the play, not too far out here because he sees this guy coming. He again reads that play, over on his feet, doesn't slide, gets over on his feet, nice and big, nice and low, hands are out attacking. That way he's able to make another move if he needs to. All right, so we know what to work on. And yeah, we'll talk about it more in practice, but I think, I mean, you know what to do. So.